Good morning. Good morning, everybody. Reporting live from beautiful Jamaica. Beautiful Jamaica. We are still in Montego Bay, and I wanted to give you guys an update. Adi, say what's up, baby. So, Bree, myself, the kids, everybody is fine. We're safe. Thank you all for reaching out. Things are, of course, nice in Jamaica. It's nice to be here as a family. That's a super duper blessing. But still trying to get back home. Still trying to get back to the United States. And it's really becoming a super duper burden. So, as you guys know, I have joint decision legal custody, and I fully complied with the parenting agreement of both domestic and international travel plans. There's no evidence or indication that I knowingly took or kept Audie without legal rights. This was made abundantly clear to me yesterday during my emergency hearing with our family court judge. So my actions do not meet the criteria for custodial interference under the law. So thank God that's resolved, that's figured out. According to the parenting agreement, my legal custodial time was from Wednesday, November 27th to Sunday, December 1st. So we were planning on landing back in Phoenix December 2nd. So there's a gray area. I possibly could have interfered with parenting time for a few hours on the 2nd, whatever. But however, my continued efforts to resolve the travel situation and return home demonstrated good faith and lack of intent to interfere with custody whatsoever. So I'm really glad the judge saw that. Furthermore, it was communicated to me that we were good to go, or at least that communication that we were good to go led to this entire ordeal. So the blessing was that the judge saw that when Autumn's mom told us when we got to the embassy on Tuesday to get the passport that we're good to go, that was a lie, and that created all of this interference. Jamie was aware that we were en route to Kingston, a 3-hour bus ride to Kingston to get to the U.S. Embassy to finalize the matter. Despite my attempts to seek clarity from her, I've got emails. She stopped responding. She went radio silent. Just as we were arriving to the consulate, at that point, she abruptly changed her mind and said that the State Department would now be communicating with us. We're like, what the hell is the State Department? What State Department? What are you talking about? So, we're at the embassy, as you guys already know, twiddling our fingers, not knowing how we're going to get the passports. Her sudden decision to withdraw cooperation and hinder progress, it occurred during the same exact time frame in which the court, Maricopa County Family Court, rendered its decision to deny my emergency order request for full custody and parental rights so I could just get the passport and leave. But it also denied Jamie's ask for full permanent custody, saying you did not prove that Autumn is in danger and the father is obviously trying to get back to the United States. So we're not giving you full custody. There's no reason for that. So that's good. I'm actually glad that that happened. The judge did something kind of remarkable. The judge said, Jamie, you and your actions obviously created a hardship and a hindrance to Kevin getting the passport to getting home. Then Jamie and her lawyer started saying, well, Kevin abducted the child and he's absconding to Jamaica and he can't have a passport. And the judge was like, stop talking. All I care about is getting Autumn home. And you interfered with that by going above and beyond and doing whatever you thought was necessary to hinder this. I explained to the judge that repeated travel to Kingston is expensive and we're traveling by bus. It's not easy. It's a 3.5-hour ride coming back, 3 hours going. And it's going to require us chartering another bus to get to Kingston to get the passport, which is not cool. The long distance, unfamiliar areas. I mean, I feel perfectly fine and safe in Jamaica, but I got a wife and 2 kids who have never been here, so it's just a lot that's going on. So as we continue to make every effort to resolve this matter and return home safely, I just wanted to give you guys an update. But the story took a very different turn this morning. Okay, so this morning, I received an email from the U.S. Embassy in Kingston informing me that I needed to contact the Children's Passport Issuance Alert Program, or CPIAP, in Washington, D.C. I've never heard of the program before, the bureau, the department, but then it dawned on me, this is the organization Jamie said she contacted because she thought I lied and said that I abducted Audie and reached out to the CPIAP. They confirmed over the phone that Jamie had filled out an application with them. That application triggered an alert, which is why the U.S. Embassy in Kingston stopped processing Autumn's passport after explaining the entire situation to them. So CPIAP told me that they would contact the embassy immediately and would try to get the embassy to reach out to me today to let me know when Autumn's passport could be issued. So because of the mother's interference, that's what's causing the delay in all this. So now I'm asking everyone out there to please pray that the U.S. Embassy processes the passport today. Even if it's ready today, it's still going to take a full day to travel to Kingston. So which means we were stuck here for the weekend, but we could possibly be back home next week. So the entire situation is something that could have been resolved so much sooner. Like, let me put this in perspective. A few days ago, I got into a cab with my wife and children, and the driver said, "Oh, I've seen you walking around." So, I'm playing dumb. I'm like, "What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that?" And she says, yeah, I saw you over here. I saw you over there. I saw you over there. I saw you over here. You've been walking with the baby, your daughter. So I'm not saying that to alarm anybody or scare anybody. Again, Jamaica's a beautiful place and danger is everywhere. The streets are real wherever you go. So I'm not going to sit here and be like, danger in Jamaica. Everywhere is dangerous. But what I'm saying is we've been here long enough now that the locals are starting to notice us and spot us out even easier than they could before. It's easy to become a target anywhere. And this entire ordeal has happened because of a vindictive ex-wife, Jamie Williams, and your husband, John Williams. You're a simp and a sucker too, bro. During yesterday's emergency hearing with the judge flat out told Jamie, "I'm not giving you full custody because it won't resolve anything." And Jamie's attorney, a woman by the name of Jamie, Jamie Goldman, Goldman, a family court attorney based in Phoenix, Arizona. She continued so many baseless lies and accusations against me. She claimed I kidnapped Autumn, that I shouldn't be allowed to get a passport because I'd escaped with Autumn, and that I'm a bad parent who has continuously planned to abduct Autumn. Now, let me be clear to Jamie Goldman. You're a horrible attorney. Your behavior was appalling yesterday on that call and completely unethical. You should be disbarred. And if you're ever considering working with a family court attorney and you're in Phoenix, Arizona, Jamie Goldman is going to get you to lose your custody of your child. Trust me, she's that bad. This is not defamation or slander. I recorded the entire court proceeding. So I wish you would try to come after me. I'm telling you the truth. This entire ordeal has been a massive waste of time, energy, money. It's kept our family from returning home. So I just want to say thank you to everybody. Your continued prayers, your well wishes. Thank you for checking in on us. God bless you all. Your support means everything. Thank God. The book of Deuteronomy in the Bible literally says money is a defense. Don't believe that whole money is an evil thing. Because of savings and being financially responsible, we're able to be here. Like, shout out to my uncle. He sent me a couple of dollars, and I'm like, you don't have to do that. But just the kindness to even think that, like, to all my family members. So like, yo, what's your cash app? Like, thank you. I get it and I appreciate it. Of course, as a man, I'm like, no, don't do that. But I'm grateful. So thank you for even thinking about me and my family. And I just want to say to anybody who finds themselves in a situation dealing with international law, if your child is truly kidnapped or abducted, I am so sorry. But if they are not, don't you ever put somebody in this situation. And I hope none of you find yourself in this situation. This could have been a whole lot worse, so glory be to God that it's not. But that's what's going on. I wanted to give you guys an update. We have it in proof, we have it in writing. Jamie Williams, I'm calling you out by name, and your husband, John Williams. You're the lamest, simpest, simple-mindedless, spineless simp in the existence of man today. Because how could you sit here and let your wife do this to her daughter or her daughter's family? Like, what is going on here? When are we getting back to manhood? When are we getting back to being not just a provider and a protector, but a leader and telling people to do the right thing even when no one's looking? What happened to integrity? Of course, those things have been missing from society since the beginning of time. This is the condition of the human heart, but I'm not going to sit down anymore and just let it happen without saying something. So thank you to everybody who's been watching these stories, keeping up with us. If I get out of pocket eventually, somebody check me, because being a decent person is still very, very, very important. All right? So I appreciate you guys. The funny thing is this. People who know us, Jamie Williams and I, mutually, some people have been sending me Facebook updates of her. And all of a sudden, since today, for the first time ever, she posted a picture of her and Autumn and Bible scriptures. It's very out of character. Now, I'm happy for her. Like, that's what's up. But one of the interesting scriptures that she posted was, what happens in the dark will come to light. And I'm like, yeah, I hope it does. I really hope it does. So how funny is that? Maybe God is working on her heart. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. But either way, God bless, job bless. Big up yourself, one love. The Parkinsons, we are okay. It looks like the embassy is going to give us the passport, and the only problem is we don't know when that is. Could be today. Could be in 6 weeks. So thank you guys again. Thank you guys. Have a wonderful Friday. Wonderful Friday. I know this is such a conundrum to be here in a beautiful paradise. Beautiful Jamaica. Beautiful Jamaica. But under these circumstances. So it's just such a catch-22, man. So I'm going to try to enjoy the day, enjoy the kids, enjoy my wife, and I hope you guys do the same. All right? Thank you all so much. God bless. Take care. If anything changes, transpires, or happens, I will keep you updated. I am, like my friend Henry always says, community is so important, and we seem to downplay that in American society now. And that's so true. Being back home, being back here in Jamaica has reminded me about how important community is. Ironically, the community I'm talking about are our friends and family in the United States. But shout out to Jamaica. This is, my motherland, if you will, outside of the continent of Africa, of course. But Jamaica has really reminded me about how important community and family is. So thank you all so much. Thank you again. Sending you guys lots of love and good wishes from Jamaica. All right, big up, one love. Take care of yourself. And as my brother Doobie would say, Doobie would say a whole lot of things. Doobie would say a whole You know what Doobie would say right now? Doobie would say, hey man, hey, look at God. That's what Doobie would say. Whenever we would pull up to a parking spot that was close to a building we were walking into, my brother Doobie would always say, look at God. So look at God, because I know something amazing is going to come of this. All right, y'all? God bless. Take care of you guys. Let me show y'all what we're dealing with right now. See what I deal with. All right, guys. God bless. Take care. Thank you. Bye.